Alright, hey everyone, this is GeoWill from Productions², and we're back to continue our streaming for the plugin. So last night the stream kind of got fracked up, and I figured out why just now. It's because my start streaming, stop streaming hotkey for OBS is set to control F9. So when I tried to, or when I did, reload the formulas on the Excel sheet, I killed the stream. So I'm going to get rid of this crap. Bye-bye. No more hotkeys. Okay, no more issues. Okay, so afterwards I was looking, I was like, what the hell, why do I get this two files? And I realized the thing wasn't running anymore, and I was like, oh, what the hell's going on? So, I guess I gotta catch you up a little bit on what happened, since I guess maybe the last 30 minutes wasn't recorded. Just ignore that for now. I was working on GRO earlier, and the editor, when you bring up the interior, when you bring up one of the editors, this window still stays open, one of the DB editors, so that's just going to be there. So what I did was, actually it might be good that you didn't see the last 30 minutes, because I spent a lot of time trying to get the experience to add to the weapons properly. Took me about 30 minutes actually, so that's probably a good thing you didn't see all that. So it's kind of annoying and boring. But anyway, so while we were working just after that part that we were working on, where the stream cut out and then came back and cut out again, and we were working on the formula for the gold cost. So that probably didn't get shown all the way through. So what I ended with for the formula was this. So base plus factor times 2 times level plus 65, all that times the factor, level to the power of the factor. I found that this gives a nice early bump to the values without exploding the values later on for the gold cost. So you can kind of see how we have a nice progression here of values. So it's adding each level a little bit, sometimes not so much. You can see how much it's adding over here total between the levels. So this is a difference of this level and this level. So you can kind of see how that shakes out. But yeah, so it's pretty good. We stay underneath 300,000 on the high level, the 121, which is pretty much my goal. I wanted something that would stay under 300,000, but at level 121, but down here would have something that's higher than what it was being. Granted, you have a level that's 121 max level. It's going to be a lot of work for you in the note tag, but it's possible you could do that. Or you could do it without having any stat changes or anything. Then why even have a leveling system at all for weapons? So that's what we ended up with the gold cost. And then the next step that was to incorporate that into the code, which we did. Had some fun with the note tags, forgetting to change like this factor over here to the value that it should have been. But then after that, the next step was to then take this, put this in. This is just a battle processing event, and actually get get XP to the weapons. Since we're not doing the actor stuff going yet, it's adding to the game weapons, to all the game weapons. And it's kind of interesting because it's getting called a bunch of times. I'm not really sure why. It might be because it's aliased. But the EXP function is being called, or no. Let me see. It's being called, I think it's being, damn. Let's see what's this. Oh. Amazon's just realizing that I picked up my stuff yesterday instead of on Monday. Okay. So what was going on, and I noticed, is that for whatever reason, it seemed like this is being called more than 4 times. well, let's see this. So call it once. This gets called a couple times. Call this again. So yeah, this is getting called. Well, hmm. Mm, okay, so this gets called once for each actor, and when we're adding the experience, okay, that's what it was. So this is getting called once for each actor, and then this is getting called 8 times because we're running it twice for each weapon because there's 2 well, for every weapon, but there's only 2 weapons unless you talk to the thing twice. But anyway, so the problem was that we were getting all this experience in here when we were this is going through because of that, and I had to figure out a way to try and divide the experience by the number of party members, and then cut that in half so that it would be showing correctly. No, yeah, this gets called 4 times. No, 8 times. Because, well, let me see. If we just go experience divided by party members length, it's still too much. So, for example, just this, so that's divided by 2 produces 100 for a 200 EXP here. Which really doesn't make sense, does it? Because if the game party members is 4 for the number of characters, 200 divided by 4 should be 50. I mean, that makes sense. So we shouldn't need this. So why do we need it? Is it open? It is not open. Okay. Let's run it and figure out why. Oh, and then at the end of the stream, also I finished Space Plan, so you didn't see that either. It's the ending. The ending of it's not very. It's not very. It's underwhelming as all hell. You basically just sit for about 10 to 15 minutes while it flashes through alternate realities that you're going through to get back to your own, and then that's it. There's no other continuation after that. New game. So, grab those, come over here. Before we do much else, let's put the, so I've got this here, but I want to put the brake on over here, too, so we can see what we're actually passing into here, and how many times this is actually getting called. Let's not do that one, because that one's not the one I want. We're already doing that on the other one anyway. We just want to see what we're passing in and how many times this is being called. Alright, so we're going to use Spark. We're going to attack A, we're going to use Fire on B, and we're going to attack Okay, so experience is 400, which is right or no? So let's go to here. No, that's why what the hell? It's doubling the experience for some reason. Because here the EXP is 200. But what we're getting in is 400. Why are we getting in 400? Actor gain EXP. So current EXP. I'm still getting in that, so let's gain anonymous. So that's the battle manager gain EXP function. Rewards EXP. Well, that's calling that. This step rewards the XP. Where are we setting up this step rewards at? Yeah, and the gold is doubled too. What the hell? So battle manager, phase, rewards, battle test, callback, log, counter. Looking for where we set the rate, the reward. We fill the reward object at. Because apparently we're doubling up when we don't need to be. Or when we shouldn't be, so something is wrong with that code. Process turn, end turn. All battle members. Action, order. It's gotta be like on the, when you very first initialize the battle, it's gotta be in there somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Let's see, what line is that? Let's just look at the, so it's on, defined on 2178 of managers. Oh, here we go, okay. Oh, total. Oh. Nope, that's right. It's total. It's per enemy. I don't know why I didn't think that was... I don't know why I thought that wasn't the case. Okay, that makes sense then. It is per enemy. So we are getting double, because we're supposed to be getting double since we got 2 slimes we're killing. So we actually have to fix this then, because we don't need this. Very well. So that closes that. This encloses nothing, so don't need it, and there. That should be fine. Okay, problem solved. Wasn't a problem at all. Was a brain fart from working on this at 11 at night or something. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the breakpoints. Delete all breakpoints. Okay, so we now get gold. Well, obviously we get gold, but we now get XP applied to the weapons. So what we're going to do now is we're going to oh, and I also got it so that we don't get stuck in any of the menus for the blacksmith scene, so we can actually enter it and exit it now without getting stuck anywhere. As long as we don't go to any of the other options except for the level up window. So let's talk about that level up window. We need to do some stuff with it. First, we need to set up some stuff, and then we need to display the cancel and OK buttons somehow, which actually isn't being done still for some reason. Com list, this underscore com list. Set up options, this underscore com list, OK, cancel. And then index. So I think they're not showing up because this stuff is not working properly. Oh, yeah, right. It's not on X. It should be on. It should be on Y, not X. What am I doing? So let's get rid of this. So rect height times 2. Yeah, no. So on the Y, because X is left and right, Y is up and down. So what we want to do with this is, so item, so this item width plus rect.y plus rect.height divided by 2 minus line height times 0.5. So that's what it uses to place it. Now, what we want to do is we want to do some tests. Let's just comment this out for right now. If I1 equals 0. Or no, index. It was index on that one. If index else, we want to do something else. We do want to define var y though, so we can use it. Okay, so y equals. So what we want to try and do with this is we want to try and make these be drawn at the bottom of the window instead of at the top. So maybe what we can do is this. But on the rect y, so actually wait, this goes down here still, but we need to change rect y for index 0. So rect dot y equals, so we want to take the window height, so this dot underscore height. We want to multiply that by, no, we don't want to multiply. We want to subtract from it the rect height divided by 2. Because we want to make this be the first option, then we want the other one to be the second option. And then I think that's all we need to do for that. Else, we won't have an else. Or no, we do need to have an else. We need to set it to just minus the rect height. And that should be times 2 actually. Okay, let's see if that actually will do anything in terms of showing anything. Oh, we're stuck over there on a breakpoint or a pause, I guess. All right, so new game. Let's grab some weapons and let's get in here and see what happens. Okay, still not showing. So let's go to the plugin down here and see what we're actually spitting out for the values. So we'll just put one there and put one here. Okay, prototype, draw item, draw action item. Interesting. Because are we calling refresh on this? So we need to call refresh. It's up in the scene, if we can get up there. Scene. So, create. Yeah, we're calling refresh. Level up wind dot refresh. So the refresh is not calling. Draw action item then? That's kind of strange. Draw item, it should be calling draw action item. Window level up. Oh, okay. Oops. Ah, yeah. I don't think this is... Well, it might be. It might be. Part of the problem. Because some of the draw rect stuff requires some of that to process correctly. Okay, now we got draw item. There we go. So, 346. What's the height of this? 416. So that's kind of near the bottom of it. Hey, we got the okay showing. No, but it's too low. And we can't select it either. The okay is showing. Let's see. Okay, this is working now, so I don't really care about those. But we're not able to select anything yet, because I guess, well, we're selecting something, I think, but the boxes are off the screen, the selection boxes. So, durability plus 16, is that right? So, on 5. Yeah, I guess that's right, because on the previous window, we were setting the we're setting the level to 4 at the beginning of the window, and then we're adding 1 to it again, I guess, somewhere. So I guess that would work to set to 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 and 4. 16, no traits. So this is too much still. List an item width plus rect y plus rect height divided by 2 minus this line height times 0.5, which is missing a semicolon, and for some reason that doesn't cause a problem. It's like what the hell? You have an extra semicolon somewhere, the whole world explodes. You miss a semicolon somewhere, and JavaScript's like, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, so if this is still too high, let's do it times 3, and then this will be times 2. And we'll see what that does. This is how usually it works. You just change things, screw around with it until it works. Okay, I got the OK and cancel, but we don't have the selection boxes showing up here. Yeah, Yeah, we can't do any selecting. Interesting. So the text is drawing, but the rects for the text aren't drawing apparently. Well, no, they should because because we have it's the text is being drawn at the position of the rectangle. So for some reason, the select isn't working, or the select whatever isn't working. So maybe we're still missing something from the functions on this. Let's go back down to action pane, or even up to action pane, because we have action pane up here. So initialize selection, window index, draw item. That's what we got. Selection, this stuff, draw action item, update window get width, sys.y, process OK. I mean, it's just everything we have up here, we have down here. And yet, well, the thing is, we're not drawing them the same way. So let's just grab this. Comment all this out. And see if it draws correctly this way. Maybe we put those on top and then have the other stuff shown below it. I'd like to have it the other way if possible, but maybe we have to do it that way for now. Grab this, go to there. Okay, so we got both, and we do have the selection now. So the issue is that when we try and put these on the bottom, the selection rectangles go away. And that's interesting. Now these are at, it's showing a different, that is, what? It's like showing a different thing. Is it because I opened it twice? Ah, that's why. It keeps adding it every time we go to there. Gotcha. So how do we get this? So item width plus rect y divided by rect height divided by 2 line height. I think we need to subtract this from this dot height. Let's see if that does anything. Is that all there was for that? Just those 4? Or 3 lines? Yeah. Okay, 5. Because what I want to do is I want to have the cost, what it costs to do the level up above this stuff. So it looks more correct than having it on top. Now it's still showing right there. So that didn't do anything. Which is kind of strange, since we're subtracting it from the height. It should change the height. So